What happened today?
Yeah, look, I mean, we got ourselves to blame, to be honest, this morning. We thought the conditions were conducive to our seam bowling. We just didn't hit our straps. We bowled a little too wide, and we didn't test the Indian batters enough. And when we do that, we just allow the batters to get in. And like I said, it's that's something we need to learn very, very quickly, and learn to bowl in tight lines for a longer period of time, and so we can actually hold some pressure. And like I said, it's a credit to the two batters. They really grind it out, and we just let ourselves down, and it became very, very difficult, because once the wicket actually started to play a lot better, they took advantage of that, and we tried to work out different tactics to pressurize them and to try and pull the game back. But I mean, those two world-class players were just unbelievable to watch, and just the way they apply themselves. But I mean, it's a bit of inexperienced bowling attack we have. We knew that, but one thing I'll never question is the character of our team. The boys gave it all, and that's something that we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying to find our way back into the game, and I mean, that's something we've always spoken about, and we've shown it in the first test. It's just a matter of being able to hold it for a longer period of time. I mean, obviously very disappointing. I mean, the boys, they know that we had moments where we could have actually clawed ourselves back into the game, but I mean, it is disappointing, and it is a professional sport, and rightfully so. But we'll spend some time just to look back on the game and find a way of how we can actually go into tomorrow nice and refreshed and mentally up for the challenge. See how we can transfer pressure back into them. One thing for sure, we're not going to back down. We're going to keep fighting and try and obviously find ourselves in a better position so we can move the game forward. I mean, he's a world-class player. I mean, credit to India today in terms of how they went about their business. I mean, it was a very crucial partnership from Rahane and Nkwe, and obviously, I mean, he led by example. Great knock from him. It was superb to watch. Yeah, I mean, it's when you bowl into a world-class lineup, that's what happens. And I mean, we take good learnings from that. Very, very important learnings that we need to take forward into the second innings. And obviously, from a betting point of view, we need to learn from that type of a partnership, and how you can get through some tough periods and apply yourself mentally. And obviously, the skill execution is going to be very, very important. So, when we come out here tomorrow, it's going to be important that we will focus, and we keep believing in our processes, and believe in that we can actually come back into the game strongly.
Force a draw out of this match.
Yeah, I mean, they're on top at the moment. You've seen conditions for the last 2 days, especially in the morning. They've been testing for the batters. But again, we're gonna have to have a clear mind, a clear plan, strong positions, and keep believing that we can get through the first 30 minutes or 40 minutes or so in the morning tomorrow. And I strongly believe that the boys actually have that. They're capable of getting through some tough times. I strongly believe that once we get through that, I think we give ourselves the best chance. If that doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. We just need to keep finding a way of trying to bet out the day, but obviously with a positive mindset. Yeah, so we do understand the challenges that lies ahead, but there's still a lot of time in this game.
Still some issues.
Who? KG?
KG, Rabada.
I mean, KG, is someone that keeps working hard at this game. He was superb yesterday, and today obviously he was on and off, and there was some serious spells. And again, I mean, if you have such a strong partnership going, certain areas that were threatening yesterday and today they were not as threatening, but KG is someone that always looks for areas that he can get better and better, and it's so exciting to see that he's building up his confidence very well, and just you can even see his body language, how how hungry he is to actually do well for the team, and we've been aware of that. And the more he bowls, the more he actually gets into it, and so he's shown some glimpse of greatness of the past, the best KG we've seen. And it's just a matter of us as a team keep backing him and keep giving him the right type of support to keep growing as a bowler and as a cricketer. Well, look, I mean, he's a good enough spin bowler. He has proven in the past. And obviously, it has taken him a bit of time to adapt. And he's shown it in different periods how threatening he can be. And at times, I mean, just a little bit of luck with a wicket or two earlier on, and who knows what the results could have been. So it's just one of those things that we just got to accept and move on. And as long as guys are not drifting away from the processes that we're trying to implement and master, and it just happens time to time that obviously a bit of inconsistency at times. We leak runs, and it's not ideal, but we still strongly believe that he's a man to take us forward in any conditions. And I mean, he keeps working on his game. He's someone that never shies off from hard work, and we're just hoping that in the middle, soon his luck can actually turn his way. But yeah, I mean, he's working hard behind the scenes, so hopefully the rewards will come around the corner.
Last two questions, please. Has any results come through yet?
No, not yet. He's gone through for an MRI scan. And as soon as we know what the results are, we'll update you guys. Yeah. Yeah, look, I mean, nothing really changes in terms of the intent. We just gotta keep applying ourselves, keep having that positive mind to score runs. We've proven it in the first innings of first test, where if we apply yourself properly and you remain positive, you can really score a lot of runs, and nothing will change from our side. Yes, we're a little bit on the back foot at the moment, but that's not going to be our approach. We're not going to back down. So it's trusting our processes and our plans, obviously ball by ball. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be important that obviously we build a very strong partnership, and obviously the two batters that are going to set themselves up, it's going to be important that they become a lot more ruthless. We've seen partnerships of 200, so there always going to be an opportunity, and it's up to us if we're ready for that type of opportunity. And I have no doubt that the guys will remain positive, and once they get themselves in those sort of position, they can be as ruthless as the Indian team has shown.